Is not finding his man. The last two lineouts now have been stolen by Leicester, and if you can't win your own lineout ball, you'll always be in trouble. So let off for Ponty here by the knock-on. See Roundtree running around and he knocks it on, head up.
The signs were there in the lineout right from the very start, weren't they, John? Because they failed to gain their first possession at lineout, and it's been a sad tale since.
Yes, I think they should cut out the 2 or 4 man line. Let's go for the full line out. Michael Owen's doing well at the back. I can use him. And just make it simple and neat and tidy and throw into the middle or to the back to Michael Owen.
I was discussing this with Robert Howley in midweek, John, because Cardiff have had their problems, and he said there's so much more pressure on the hooker throwing in now, because once again lineouts are being contested when it was a free throw and a free catch 2 seasons ago, and also referees are far more vigilant on the crooked throw. So the pressure is back on the thrower and the jumper.
Yes, there's always been pressure on the throwers. When they move around so much, it's very difficult for them.
Dean Richards, a happy man, a satisfied man. Paul John. Big heart from the Ponty captain. That's Winston Stanley. He's played in every minute of every match for Leicester this season. The only man to have done so. And that's the other man, the only other who started every game, Pat Howard at centre. Kneel back, forced almost into the dummy because there were men in the way. Jordan Murphy, 14, here they go.
That was another big tackle by the Chief there, Dale McIntosh. Hitting the Leicester attacker down there. But Leicester are having too much ball, too much possession, and they're beginning to run riot here. Feel if they score again. Then there's the dummy. The outside men go for the tackles. Leaves back then to the gap, just run through it. He throws a loose pass out. Ponty tackle, defend well, but they're not getting their hands on the ball enough. Dale McIntosh comes in, makes this tackle. There it is, around the ankles, excellent tackle.
Playing better rugby than for a few seasons, McIntosh, this year. He's fully fit, no injury worries, and they have plagued him over the past 2 seasons.
Yes, playing on the blind side of the scrum. He can put his tackles in, doesn't handle the ball as much as he used to, but he's good for still 1 hour, and then he can be subbed off.
These two sides first met, by the way, over a century ago in 1894, but it's only the 6th game ever between them. And at the moment, Leicester lead 3 victories to 2. Richie Collins and Steve Lewis, that's the Pontypridd coaching team, and they have concerns at the moment.
Oh yes, they look worried men because the lineup's not going well. Paul Jones not getting hands on the ball at all, so they can't launch any attacks.
Michael Owen, what a test for him against, well, what is almost a full international pack. And he's there facing them at the tender age of 19.
Yes, I hope the people of Wales don't expect Michael Owen to be a star overnight. It's going to take time. He reminds me a lot of a young Mervyn Davies. He's gangly. His father, Colin Owen, was a good second row for the club here. I think he went on then to play for other clubs. Got a good future ahead of him, obviously. But you must be patient and let him play his club rugby for a season or so.
Well, these Leicester attackers are coming from everywhere, and all 15 are joining in the spree. That's been knocked forward by Jordan Murphy.
Yes, he is standing in the full-back position now here when Stimpson seems to be settled on that right wing. They move around a lot. He's very pacey, Jordan Murphy, and he times his run into the line beautifully.
Graham Thomas on the pitch side is with one of the Pontypridd coaching team, Mike Griffiths.
Mike Griffiths, you're under the cosh.
Well, they seem to be putting a lot of pressure on us at the moment. It's still 8-3, so there's not a lot on it really, but still a long way to go yet.
There's a bit more to this Leicester team than just a forward drive.
Oh yes, like I said, they're keeping the intensity up, they're throwing the ball around, they're rucking well, they turn in some more ball over and just keeping the tacks on.
Thanks, Mike.
Honest appraisal from Mike Griffiths. Former Lion at loose head prop for Bridgend, and then latterly for Pontypridd.
And that's a lovely kick by Lee Jarvis. That's just what his forwards wanted. They're struggling at the moment, so the big 40-metre kick up that touchline, and now try and disrupt the Leicester line out. I think Pontypridd need to get this ball into midfield. Use people like Sonny Parker. He's the dangerous attacker.
That's Dorian West, who's keeping English international Richard Cockerill on the bench, as he has done for most of the season. Hamilton. Well, that was more like soccer than football. Good pass back inside, but it was forward. The whistle came late, but it was a correct decision.
Yes, the crowd don't realise it was right in line with us. It was slightly forward. Here you see it, a good option in fact, but the angle doesn't show it too good in this replay, but it was half a metre forward. Good timing by the blindside wing call really coming in.
Leicester offside nonetheless, so it is a penalty for Pontypridd. And a nice statistic, 28 minutes played, and it's only the third penalty awarded so far, so that's testimony to a flowing game at Sardis Road. Jarvis wants a foothold deep in Leicester territory, and he's supplied it for the team. Now then, Vunipola. His main target will be Sidoli. Robert Sidoli. That's the man. Down it comes. And a leaf out of the Leicester book as Pontypridd drive the line out. Hands on the ground. Now this is within range for Jarvis. Do they want the 3 points or do they want the kick to the corner, JJ?
No, I think they'll go for the 3 points. I mean, they've been outplayed for the last 10 minutes. I think they can get within 2 points of Leicester. That would make sense. Yes, he's going for the penalty.
Good interplay by the forwards, a practiced move. The one lock to the other, and then the drive. At the front of the line out, where Leicester might have been a little more vulnerable. The goal kick served Swansea well against Stade Francais last week. Outplayed in the opening half, but 2 late penalties by Arwell Thomas kept them in touch. And then they dominated the second half. So Pontypridd might have that in the back of their mind.
New Zealanders will always take 3 points if it's on offer.
Jarvis, remember, it's only a minute under the new law. That's there. So Pontypridd, from a rare attack, claw 3 points back, and it's just 2 points in it. Pontypridd 6, Leicester 8.
Yes, that's the beauty of having a goal kicker like Lee Jarvis, keep you in touch in the game when you're struggling. But now Pontypridd must improve their set pieces. Certainly they line out. First of all, on the catches, kick out, and then get the ball back up the field again.